Life. A miracle, right? Not in the corporate assembly lab. Here, you don't get a birth certificate.
You get a barcode. Congratulations, Wagie. It's a boy.
And before he's even taken his first breath of sterilized air, he's already $1 million in the red. Welcome to the American Dream 2.0. Hope you like the taste of synthetic gruel.
Wait. You can't do this to him. He literally just spawned. He doesn't even know what a seed phrase is, bro. You can't margin call a newborn.
A bit harsh, maybe. But that's the free market at work. Smash that like button and subscribe. Unless you want BlackRock tokenizing your unborn grandchildren's kidneys to cover next quarter's yield. Let's rewind. For centuries, the ultimate cheat code to escape Wall Street was simply dying. You flatline, the repo men go home empty-handed. Your debt dies with you in the dirt. It was the ultimate boomer loophole. A massive, glaring inefficiency in the financial matrix. And the system absolutely hated it. But then the elites rolled out Web3 bio-smart contracts. Because why settle for a measly lifetime of debt when you can legally enslave an entire bloodline? The blockchain doesn't care if you're dead. It just passes the bag to the next generation. Defaulting is no longer an option when your debt is hard-coded into your DNA. A perpetual motion machine of human suffering. Beautiful, isn't it? Which brings us to Johnny. A visionary, a pioneer, or, a complete idiot.
Oh my god, look at these boomers paying cash. 100-year loan at 0.01%? I'll literally be dead before I pay a single dime. This is a free money glitch, baby.
And so, with zero hesitation and even less financial literacy, Johnny signed his genetic signature away.
Diamond hands, we're going to the moon.
Fueled by pure copium, Johnny went full Degen. He genuinely believed he hacked the Matrix. Cruising in a hyper-inflated JPEG supercar, while physically sitting on a rusted Wendy's dumpster, he felt like the Wolf of Wall Street, an apex predator of the crypto age. In reality, he was just premium exit liquidity. A tiny, insignificant plankton about to be swallowed whole by the algorithmic whale. And then the variable rate kicked in.
Wait, what do you mean variable? It was a fixed rate. Bro, it was fixed. I didn't read page 4000 of the terms of service. Please, no. Stop the count. Stop the count.
But the blockchain doesn't do refunds. The trap snaps shut. Welcome to the gig-economy matrix, Johnny. The algorithm dynamically adjusted his APR based on his heart rate. Solve the CAPTCHA, pay the interest. Miss a letter. And the principal compounds hourly. The more he panicked, the deeper the hook went in.
No, I just need a DCA. Give me a minute to average down.
He grinded 18 hours a day, burning his physical body to a crisp, just to pay the network gas fees on his own interest. A modern-day Sisyphus. A modern-day Sisyphus. Decades passed in this digital sweatshop, every keystroke draining another drop of his soul. Just another battery in the machine, until his biological hardware finally gave out. Which brings us to the end of Johnny's miserable trial run. 80 years old, lungs failing. Net worth, sub-zero. 1.49 million in the red.
I beat the system.
He actually thought he won.
Try collecting from a corpse, you filthy algos. Heh.
Rest in peace, Johnny. Too bad peace isn't profitable. Code is law. And the smart contract demands its pound of flesh. It doesn't mourn. It doesn't sleep. It reroutes. Searching for the nearest matching DNA sequence. The ultimate generational inheritance. Because the blockchain never, ever forgets a bloodline. Congratulations on your newborn. He's got his grandfather's eyes. And his grandfather's crippling financial liabilities. The generational bag holder has been successfully instantiated. Ready to join the workforce, kid? We have a quota to meet. There are no cribs in the corporate assembly lab. Only starter engines. You see, energy isn't cheap. And someone has to keep the servers humming. Crawl, Wagie, crawl. Every drop of sweat mints a fraction of a penny. It's a beautiful ecosystem of supply and demand. You supply the endless, agonizing labor. And the central bank demands everything else. Pure, decentralized extraction. Don't stop now, little guy. You've only got 99 years left on the lease. A whole generation spinning their wheels in the dark. But wait, what about Johnny? Did you really think dying was a get-out-of-jail-free card? Not when you agreed to the post-mortem consciousness upload. Page 4000, paragraph 6. Your digital ghost is now collateral. Burning eternally to validate transactions on the blockchain. Look at him. He's practically a renewable energy source. Beautiful. So there you have it. The circle of life. A flawless, self-sustaining Wagie cycle. Grandpa powers the consensus mechanism, while the grandson works off the principle. So go ahead, Wagies. Flex that 100-year auto loan. Max out those credit cards. Buy the dip on that dog coin. Just remember, your great-grandchildren are already booked for the night shift at Wendy's to pay for it. You can't outsmart the algorithm. But you can smash that subscribe button. Do it now. Or I'm putting your IP address directly into the liquidation pool. Nothing personal. Just strictly business.